Now here's a haunt that we just stumbled upon. This is one that we just happened to be in the right place at the right time. I think it was only going on one weekend, and we happened to be in the right area, so we went to it. And it just was called The Haunted School in Chicago. What'd you think of it, Laura?
Oh gosh, I loved it. I mean, we got really lucky because we just happened to hit it. We were in the area at the right time when it was going on, and I didn't know what to expect because it was like $3 to get in. I thought, well, it's in a school. Didn't know what to think. You know, I thought, well, it's worth it. We're here. Let's give it a shot. Well, I'm sure glad we did because I loved it. It was great. I mean, it had you go in. I mean, first of all, they had some props outside. I mean, they had like a cool Frankenstein, and you know, they had stuff there. But those ones you went in, like I said, I didn't know what to expect. I thought it might just be some kids or whatever, and you know, not real intense or anything, or you know, not real scary. But boy, this one got me. I mean, you go in and there's a set, and there's different, you know, like statues and type things. But every, you know, they have that, and then there's one that you don't know if it's real or not. It looks like a statue or like one of those animatronic figures. Well, it's not. It scared the, you know, it scared me. It got me because I almost started to run, and I don't do that in the haunted houses.
She really does do that. Yeah.
No, I
all
don't.
the time.
I don't start running. I was actually trying to run in this one.
Push people out of the
yeah,
way.
I was trying, but he and Michael were blocking me, so I couldn't go anywhere. I was kind of stuck. So anyway, but no, every room you went into, it had like a different design, a different theme, but everything was very well done, and some characters, you know, they'd follow you through, and then, you know, they disappear, and then all of a sudden they reappear in another room, which was great. I loved to see something like that in a haunt, and just kind of, you know, be there for their presence. So this one, 5 out of 5. I really hope, I'm looking forward to this one next year. If we weren't so late into the season, I would probably try to hit it again if they were still running it. But I know it was just a one weekend event, so you know, now we can't see it again. But I mean, that's one I probably would go back to, and
okay,
you know, twice in a season. And I'm definitely looking forward to it next year. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. 5 out of 5. 5 chainsaws.
All right.
For a school haunt, I gave this 5 chainsaws. One of the best values for just $3. There's plenty to see, and the sets are inventive, and each has its own theme. The actors do a good job and aren't aggressive, which can be sometimes a problem in this kind when it's younger people as the actors. And the highlight for me was a Hannibal Lecter figure. There's a Headless Horseman and a Michael Myers figure that may or may not be real.
How many chainsaws would you give it?
5.
All right. I'd have to agree on this one. This one came out of nowhere. It was just happened to be one weekend, and if our schedule had worked out slightly differently, we wouldn't have gone to this one, and we wouldn't have known what we missed, which I suppose is good, because if we knew what we missed, we'd be upset about it.
Yes, we would.
And for $3, you walk in there, and it's a school, and you think $3, maybe it's run by a bunch of kids, and it'll be all right. You figure $3 isn't too bad. We'll see what it's like, right? Because we don't... We're not biased like that. Just because it's in a school and it's kids and stuff, we don't automatically think it's not good.
Sometimes they put on a really good haunted house, yes.
So we thought, well, why not? So we went in there, and I have to say, it was cleverly done. The walls, I'll say this, the walls were all plastic bags, garbage bags, right? And you'd think that might be cheesy, but it really wasn't, because the walls weren't important. The walls just served to make a maze.
Exactly.
And what was important was the sets that they had, and every single room had a different theme. The set had animated props and static props, and it was all the same theme. So you had this tableau of things to look at. In the meantime, you're distracted, and the live actors come out and get you from different places, even from in between the quote-unquote walls. Another good function of these plastic bags, because actors were able to actually slide in and out between these walls and pop out at you and stuff. Very cleverly done. Nice strobe effects in there, some good lighting effects, some interesting animated props, and stuff you don't normally see, like vultures picking at corpses. That was something that you don't always see in a haunted house. So you see a lot of corpses in coffins, but not vultures necessarily picking at them. So I thought that was kind of good. Some interesting Wolfman-like creatures and things, and some live actors. I won't spoil anything, but some live actors that were really good. And it was decently long, too, for $3. They made the most of some very minimal set design with the walls and the live actors. They really did a great job. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5, definitely. Looking forward to next year.